The following are things we're not supposed to talk about in South Asian culture. You can't talk poorly about your parents because they've done so much for us, so we basically owe them our entire lives. We can't talk poorly about older people because they know better. We can't talk about depression and mental illness because it doesn't exist. We can't talk about sexism and misogyny because those are Western concepts and those don't exist in South Asian culture. We can't talk about religion because we're told that God will put us in hell if we question him. You can't talk about politics because you have to respect the opinions of your family's regressive values. You can't talk about sex because that makes you a whore and you will bring shame to the entire family. You can't talk about family abuse because that's just our culture. You can't talk about problems in your marriage because that's behind closed doors and you're supposed to deal with it. You can't talk about divorce because that doesn't happen in our culture and that means you failed. You can't talk poorly about your family's home country because apparently it's the best place on earth. You can't talk about abusive family members because they're family after all. We can't talk about setting boundaries with our family because that makes us selfish. And then people wonder why we hate our culture so much.